What's up, guys? We're doing some meal prep for some clients. So, this is your time. Whatever you want to know about nutrition, this is a time to ask someone. Make it happen. Yeah, that right there. Well, so much for that spoon. Rinsey, rinsey. Check this out. Look at something yummy right here. Ooh-wee. That's looking good. That's looking good. What's up? Doing some meal prep here. Yeah, looking good, baby. Ooh-wee. You can eat this and get lean. So good. Put a thumbs up or a like in the chat. What's up? That's for me. I'm gonna get a little bit more rice for me. And then I'm gonna top it all off with a little bit of fat-free cheddar. Actually, I don't want no cheese in this. I don't want no cheese. What's up, guys? I'm right here. Well, bam! What's up, guys? It's your favorite coach and entrepreneur, Coach Chris. We got some meal prep going on. Woo, woo, CP 102. You don't know me. Yeah. Check it out, baby. I don't know you, but you don't know about this. I'm telling you, man. I'm doing some meal prep for some clients here. So, what this is really yummy. What you making? That's a great question, CP 102. So, I got this right here. Bam! This is nishiki rice. I take the nishiki and I mix it with yellow rice. Oh, listen, not only does it look good, but the calories in this are not nearly as high. This has 50% less calories than, like, you know, Panda Express. Oh, yeah, dude. And check this out. I put them in plates like this for people when I cook for them. So it's got really tender chicken. I mean, look at this. Just look at this, man. I've been cooking it for about an hour. Okay, like this is for me. This tender chicken. Oh my god. I mean, mm, we're in Georgia, guys. Man, that's so good. Look, it's easy to make food taste good, but and then you have to use the tin foil because when I put the tin foil over it, you see like this. Shauna, 36, Shane 36. What's up, Shane? Blue Ridge, USS Blue Ridge. That's a Navy ship. So, check this out. You cover it, and this is chicken thighs, and I marinate it with a lot of different seasoning, and I cook it with the veg. You want to put the tinfoil over it because the heat rises and the moisture comes down. Now, remember, this isn't just yummy food. No Blue Ridge in Georgia. No, no Blue Ridge in Georgia. No Blue Ridge in Georgia. Woo. And then the way I make this rice, oh my God. So good. And then, here's what's real cool. Then, when I cook for people's desserts, I make these fluff puddings for them. Ooh. And my whole thing is anyone who's looking to get in the best shape of your life, what I offer is nutritional coaching. I do virtual meetings. All you have to do is look up my YouTube, Instagram. Are you excited for Jurassic Rebirth? Well, yeah, you know, well, bam. I don't think it's going to be as good as the original Jurassic Park, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Bradley Daya, send a hi there. Hi, what is up? What is up? Hey guys, if you were expecting me to play piano today, the piano is over there. So, oh, the original. The best Jurassic was the original. Yeah, just the original Jurassic Park. You gotta remember when they are up on the tracks and then they're up with the goat and they're against the fence and the T Rex comes. Oh my God. Yeah, Goon Squad, Bradley Daya, CP102, Shane 36. I hope you guys are having a great day. Put down in the comments, where are you at? I am in the state of Georgia. Where are you guys located? Woo, woo, woo. All right, pull this off. Also, for anyone, this IsoPure, best protein on the market. All right. Now we need to take these, put this over here. I already made these for my clients. Bam. Yeah, you see a lot of people. Oh, Goon Squad, North Carolina. Nice. Are you anywhere near Asheville? Asheville, North Carolina. I've been there if you are near there. Oh, right. Shout out to North Carolina. Shout out there. All right. So now all this chicken is done, and I'll just throw the chicken and veg right through here. Bam. Put that in there. Then we got to clean up. Man, you literally can live off this dish and you can just shred body fat. And it's not dry. Remember, you want to use chicken thighs when you cook, not breast. Breasts have a little bit less calories, but if you're eating pretty clean in general, you know, the thighs will help you do a lot. It's easy to cook with, it's tender, and it doesn't get dry, man. There's nothing worse than a dry chicken breast. I live in North Carolina. Oh, you live near Charlotte. There you go. Charlotte. hmm So, in case you guys don't know, I'm also a professional poker player. In North Carolina, I'm thinking about going up there and playing some of their tournaments here soon. Maybe sometime later this year. Yeah. North Carolina's has got the Harrah's up there. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Good, good, good. So, check this out. So, that's how we prepped it. So, we got the nashiki. That's my food for tonight. Extra chicken and veggie. That's for the clients. Yeah, actually, yeah, if you Google Christopher Whitehead Poker, let me put you right up here for a second. Yeah, if you guys Google Christopher, oh man, the lighting right there is absolutely awful. We'll put it right over there. Yeah, if you Google Christopher Whitehead Poker, you'll see me on Google Images. I had a pretty good run in the Run Good in San Diego, California, back in 2023. Took some time off, had to take care of some personal stuff, but yeah, I've cashed in like 5 or 6. I also coach it too. Do like college PR, no, What is college PR NFL? Oh, I don't really watch a lot of sports these days because I'm either studying I'm either studying my card game because I use solvers to do the math, or I'm training people. I'm a personal trainer. Um, I rarely ever watch TV or movies these days. I just have so much going on. And then when I do have a little bit of time, I'll pop off on trying to do more live streams. Um, so I'm the wrong person to ask about sports, but I do enjoy watching the poker tournaments, the WSOP. And again, I cashed in two ring events, five events total, and I used to play a lot in Poker GG when they had the big events in San Diego. So um, yeah, I don't watch a lot of college sports. If I'm at the table, I'm usually reading a book. You know what I mean? Or I trade stocks as well, or play piano, stuff like that. Right through here. All right, pop this bad boy off. So easy to clean too. Mm. Just give me a second while I clean this. I'll be right there, guys. I'll be reading the chat here in a second. The main content of this video is basically about nutrition, but you give me enough thumbs ups and stuff, we can talk about anything. All right. If you're ever cooking, always use tinfoil when you're heating with chicken thighs. It'll cover the top. Bradley, Bradley, that's a great question. Here, I'll show you. Give me 1 second. Ooh, man, that's good. Ooh, that's so good. So, Bradley, this is what I'm cooking. So, I took some nishiki rice. That's my rice cooker. Mixed in with that, I use this. Some of the yellow rice. You put that. So you are a no electronic guy? I don't know. I mean, I use my phone a lot for different things. I just, I don't like to sit around and watch TV or sports. I love to play sports, but if I'm not playing sports, I'm playing music or something like that. But Bradley had a question over here. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this little video, give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up helps the algorithm. But back to this, I used a rice cooker, and when I prep food for people, I take the food scale, right? So I'll take the food scale, and then I'll portion out their protein, their carbs, and their fats. And then if I have any extra food, I'll put it over there. Like that's extra chicken and veggie right there. So that'll be future food. But yeah, thanks for the thumbs ups. And this is for a client right here. This is for her meals. So this is basically her chicken, rice, and veggie, but it actually tastes good. Like my food actually tastes good. It's not dry. Do I like to play games? I do. I like to play poker. As far as video games, I play online. So if I'm going to play a video game, I'm probably going to do a poker tournament. That's my favorite thing to do. I like doing that. It's really fun. And I'm pretty good at it. I've been playing the game for about 20 years. All right, now here we go. Bam, the fridge. So this is something else I'm cooking for some people. So I'll let you see it. This is a chocolate blackberry fluff. Ooh, Uno or Monopoly? Ah, I like Uno and Monopoly. If I have time, I'll say Monopoly. But if it's a quick game, we got to go Uno. All right. Now, I'm going to stick you guys right here in this little cabinet real quick. By the way, I was trying if this camera would work. Now, what about you, Goon Squad? Goon Squad and Bradley. So remember, this is a chance that if you guys have any questions on like nutrition, it's like if you want to know about how nutrition, like how to eat to make yourself lean, you give me some thumbs ups and, I'll share that information with you. Um, yeah. So we have that, we got that. And then I had to make my little bit of dinner too. Oh, that's so good. So this is basically a spicy vegetable rice, marinated a bunch of pepper juices and stuff. So it's really spicy and it doesn't have extra calories, which helps keep you in shape. And then for my chicken, I used organic chicken thighs and I used a bunch of veggies. And for my sauce, I'll give you guys a hack. Once you have the meat cooked, like the thighs that I use, you finish off with Shang sauce. It's probably easier to see it this way. You use the Saigon sizzle sauce. Yeah. Oh, Gordon Ramsay's pretty cool. I mean, he's a Michelin chef. I have watched Gordon Ramsay in the past, but normally I don't watch a lot of TV. I know this is going to sound silly, but I actually do my best not to watch a lot of TV. I work on my phone a lot, but I try to stimulate myself not watching TV if I can. Doesn't mean I don't love it. Um, you know, I learned a little bit of cooking from Gordon Ramsay, maybe watching a little bit of videos, but I already knew the basics of cooking and I would see him use some seasonings here and there. But most of my cooking has just come from doing it for like over 10 years. But Gordon Ramsay does talk about eggs and how you should be able to cook an egg. Most people can't cook an egg without it turning rubbery. So he talked about that, and he uses creme brulee for his eggs. And remember, he cooks for taste. I cook to get people in shape. So if I just wanted to cook to get the yummiest food ever, I would use like butters and creams and all this yummy stuff. But that's not really what I'm doing. I'm trying to cook so people can build muscle, build some muscle and stay lean, and enjoy their food and still look good. If you eat a bunch of Gordon Ramsay's food, you're probably going to be out of shape because it's so tasty. But the Saigon sauce here, this is a great, and it's only 40 calories per tablespoon. And when you measure that out, um, a while ago, I watched a little bit of boxing. If there's a good MMA fight, I will try to make time to watch a good fight. Like John Jones versus like Tom Aspinall, I would wanted to see that. Mixed martial arts, that interests me. That kind of gets my juices going. But even then, I do my best to read. For example, here, let me guys show you something. I'll show you my little bookshelf over here. So if you ever watch me play piano, this is the piano I play with. All right. Welcome to my lair. Welcome to my lair. All right, pop the sucker on. Boom, boom, brightness. So a lot of times I'm right here. So I read stuff like this. So I like to have my bookshelves right here. And I do a lot of music. I try to learn about that. Here's my Raspberry Pi. I try to learn how to code a little bit. And there's my American flag. Come on now. Do I like Mike Tyson? Come on now. What do you mean, do I like Mike Tyson? How can you not like Mike Tyson? Of course I like Mike Tyson. Hey, thanks, Goon Squad. Yeah, I actually got this shelf on Amazon. So the shelf right here has got a lot of cool stuff. So I got stuff on the stock market, back to the basis, Nikola Tesla's. I'm a big fan of Nikola Tesla. Some American history, Western literature. I drew this. I made this 369. No one is hated more than a man who seeks truth. Seek truth. And Nikola Tesla said the key to the universe lies in 369. So, and thanks, Goon Squad. And here's something that's kind of fun. Pop this on. Then I have a gym in my room too, right here. So I have a gym right here. So, yeah, here's a couple quotes right over here. Here's a couple good quotes from Lao Tzu if you're in that stage of your life. My mom gets everything from Amazon. Hey, Amazon's really, really good, man. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this guy, Friedrich Nietzsche. We were born on the same day. We were both born on October 15th. So I have a lot of quotes from Friedrich Nietzsche. People laugh, but I made this. It's nobody cares, work harder. Here's Lao Tzu right here. Here's some good quotes. If you're looking for a good quote, if you like a flower, you pick it. If you love a flower, you water it. Knowing others is wisdom, but knowing yourself is enlightenment. Knowing others is wisdom, knowing yourself is enlightenment. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Those who do not know speak, those who speak do not know. Appear weak when you are strong, appear and strong when you are weak. Accomplish but do not boast, right? Accomplish without show, accomplish without arrogance. Oh, thank you, Bradley. I appreciate that. Yeah, just spread the word. I do my best, you know. Um, Here's an interesting read. I have a couple read. If you've ever seen the guy on YouTube that talks about the SR manuscript, for anybody that doesn't know what that is, I'm currently practicing this. That's actually, I labeled this not for children. So, but the SR manuscripts are actually a really good read. Um, you know, I do a lot of study with music over here. And then, you know, this is my little layer over here I created. It's right through here. Bam. Yeah, so one of the guys earlier was talking about poker, Christopher Whitehead poker. So, did you read Refugee the book? No, I have not, but somebody else told me Refugee the book was really good. And I should probably. Good. Did you like that book? Goon Squad, Refugee the book. Let me pull that up on my list. Let's see. Let's see what Trump is up to. Anybody have any opinions on the war on Israel right now and Iran? Oh boy, such a crazy time. See, they're wasting my time. John Dreams to Country rants about fake news. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let me see. Refugee, the book. Oh, is that the one by Alan Grant? Alan Gratz? This one right here? This one right here? Ooh, wow. Oh, I bet that is. Oh, is that a good one? It's fire? Okay, cool. All right. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my cart. I like it. I see. Yeah, well, I just like the way the cover looks. I'm a sucker for a good cover. Um, I'm probably gonna go, I did not read the Titanic books, and everyone says I should. There's so many good books to read. Yeah, World War II. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a good book if you're looking into history. It's the America's Provincial History. This is a hard book to find. Okay. Hopefully they won't ban me. Sometimes they ban my videos when I show books, you know. Um, and for you guys who want to get smarter, thank you, Goon Squad, for that, by the way. Dictionary of Word Origins. This is the history of more than 8,000 words. So, and, it's kind of funny how we live in a world where people don't know a lot. Did you ever read I Survived? I Survived. Why does that name sound so familiar? Let me see the title of it. Let me see. I Survived. There's a few different versions of that. Is it I Survived the Sinking of the Titanic or just I Survived? I probably should read that. But I read kind of slow. So what I've been trying to do lately, I got this book, Speed Reading. I'm trying to learn how to speed read. Speed reading. Anybody here, Goon Squad? It may just be you left. Yeah, man. Well, you know, I'll show you something, Goon Squad. I was a soldier for a long time. So this is when I fought overseas. And these are my old IDs and a bunch of cool stuff over here. So if you're telling me that's a book about how people survived, I probably would like that because I relate to that. Also, the USS Constitution. Please tell me you have this, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. Hopefully, you've read that. That's a really important one. Remember, you need to know your rights as a citizen. Oh, yeah, your brother's going into the Marines. Very good. We need more men like him. Um, Tell him to stay strong and it'll all work out. Okay. Here's one you may like, the worst case scenario survival handbook. I'll show you this one. The worst case scenario expert advice for extreme situations. All right, let's see what we got here. I'll let you guys see one part of the book. All right. So, how to survive a flaming cell phone, how to survive a bridge or a cliff, how to take a punch, fend off a pirate attack, snake attack, shark attack. This is a really, really hard book to find. Right. You know, good news, bad news. So let me ask you this. Talk to me for a second. When you speak, because I'm getting more into speed reading because I do a lot of audibles because I'm kind of dyslexic when I was younger. I'm not like dumb or anything. I mean, maybe I am, but sometimes I read slow. So I got a bunch of books to learn how to read faster. And what is your opinion, Goon Squad? What's your opinion on speed reading? You said you sped read and they didn't like it. What was your experience speed reading? Did you find that when you speed read, you could retain a lot of the information? Because I'm just curious, 'cause what I think is the faster you read, the less you may retain. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your experience with that? I'm genuinely curious because Mark Twain says the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. That's such a great quote. Let's just show that one more time. What's up, guys? We were cooking, we did our meal prep, but I had a couple people come in here talking about books. So, chapter one, this is speed reading, but chapter one, fuel up with purpose. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. God, what a great quote. Yeah, look how dirty my little camera is there. Eee. That's why we have to put some of this on here. This is good stuff. Screen cleaner. Pop that there. So, Goon Squad, what was your experience doing the speed reading? So, for the other people who just came into the chat, shout out. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. Like, I got all these condenser mics and stuff, but I'm still learning how to use them. So, I'm just using my AirPods. Yeah, sometimes when I finish, my mom asks a question to see if I get it. Okay, so Goon, do you feel like you retain the information when you do that? Because reading fast, obviously, the faster you go, you're going to have to lose a little bit. But do you feel like you can speed read fast enough to capture the main um, point of what you're reading? Uh, Somebody was asking about poker earlier. I want to know your answer to that, Goon. But yeah, if you type in this, Christopher Whitehead Poker, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Yeah. So I was in the big main event right here. They did a big article about me. It's kind of cool. Yeah. That was when Poker News wrote the article up when I hit the main event cash. For those who are curious, let me know. You can go to my Instagram. You can just search Christopher Whitehead or America United 1776. And I do coach. I have templates. I have a lot of stuff broken down. Now, I don't encourage gambling at all, but I do think um, I do think poker is more of a game of skill. Um, I mean, there's a reason that I've cashed in a few tournaments. I'm not just going in there like, ooh, I'm like studying charts. And when I say studying charts, I mean like this. Here, let me show you guys something. I mean, I'm studying like this. Like I'm going up to GTO Wizard, right? Let me log in real quick. Okay, Goon Squad, I see your chat. Um, so yeah, so you feel like you have to read it over and over again when you do that? That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it is what it is, right? Analyzer, study. So when I talk about studying poker, I mean I use solver tools. I know it seems kind of silly, but I'm looking at pre-flop ranges and I'm looking at like play and plays and I'm looking at like coaching, study plan, structure, GTO, mastering the basics of GTO. So the thing is, if you understand math and statistics, and you can go somewhere like here for you guys that ever want to learn to play poker, check this out. You go over here to Khan University, right? Sure, or Khan Academy, and you can go in to like courses. And what you can do is what you want to do. If you really want to get good at poker, you need to study this statistics and probability, and you need to understand probability. If you understand counting permutations and probability, you will beat people at Texas Hold'em. It's all math. Simple as that. Now off to the next room. Cut the light off. All right. Back to the field prep. Now look how easy it is to cook all that food. Man, cut this off. So you have to sometimes read the same thing over again. Okay. Well, if you're still getting, well, if you have to read the same thing over again, are you really speed reading? Exhaust. Yeah, having it sink in is, I can see that. All right, that's cooled off. And here's another good thing. When you cook the way I do, all that fat and all that dripping, just get rid of it. Put it in a jar like this. All right. And what you can do is you can put that into dog food or cat food for your pets because they can't get atherosclerosis. That fat for them is really, really good. It's really good for them. It's really good for animals, especially cats and dogs, carnivorous animals. They thrive off that. It's got so many nutrients in it for them. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Temple there. Pop that down. Pop that down. Boom, boom. Fold. Spoon. Kitchen cleaned up. Boom, boom. Meal prep is done. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Take this. Pop the rice there. Oh, that's so good. And then we have extra food. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Take this, unplug that. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Put that right there. I'll get a little bit of that for mine. Put that there. Mm-hmm. There. Shake. 1, 2, 3. 2. And we're good. So now we got all the food done. Then all the food right through here. All the prepping for the other people. That's done. So we got that. And it's cooled off. That's cooled off. Then we have this right here. Well, bam. So we have extra down. Oh, and I almost forgot. Watermelon. Mm. Mm-hmm. There's the prep. Oh, yeah. Well, bam. Chicken. Chicken. Pop that there. Pop that there. There we go. Simple as that. Well, bam. Right through there. Dish is done. Ooh. Mm. So if you guys don't know, anytime that you're prepping food, or now remember, I'm not just talking about food to like taste good, food that actually is good for you. always include watermelon in your diet. This stuff is so good for you. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. All right, one more bite of watermelon. Anybody in here in the chat like watermelon? You ever eat a whole watermelon? Mm. It's like candy. Mm, mm, mm. See that? Mm, mm, mm. So good. Then for your rice, very simple. Once it cools down, you can just put this in the fridge. And now all of that cooking, all of that's done, and then check it out. And we're all clean. All right, guys, we're doing 41 minutes. I appreciate everyone who came in. Thank you, Goon Squad. Look out next time. You guys stay good.